Howdy, howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. Oh, like the sign says back there, welcome, welcome. I'm just brewing a little herbal tea here. Yes, the bunch and I, the Soggy Bottom Bunch and I, we're just kicking back, relaxing. Yes, it was a very busy afternoon. We did a live for 2 hours. I know. That's a record for us. That was our third live. Yes. Technically, it went better than the first two. I'm making some herbal tea. I'm making fireside vanilla spice. And this is Celestial Seasonings. And I've been drinking this tea, Celestial Seasonings tea, many different flavors since, like the 70s, right? It says here they started in 1969. The spices in here are perfect balance of sweet and spicy. Cinnamon, licorice, and natural vanilla flavor are a creamy complement to the spicy ginger and cardamom. Yes, fireside vanilla spice. It says, does more than warm your cup. It stirs the fire in your soul. Fire. That goes along with my red theme, doesn't it? Anyway, that's our tea. I just put it in there. Give it a second to brew. And, oh yes, so I did 3 lives so far. And in all 3 lives, I was working on my Alice in Wonderland little golden book. And I took an Alice in Wonderland notebook that had little plastic characters across the top. And I used them in here. I also used the cover on the inside of the cover. And I used the back cover on the inside of the back cover. And then I used the notebook dividers as little pockets on the pages. And then today, sewed them all in. And my journal is ready to go, except I'm not ready to use it. Let me get a little headband. I got to get some more of these headbands. These are just from the Dollar Tree. But I like to put them on the books like this. Keep them closed. Oh, I do have to find some charms. I might put a couple of charms on the strings that are hanging down. Or during the live, I was talking about making a tassel. I think Alice in Wonderland might be a good book to put a tassel on. I haven't made one in a while. I could collect up some things. Yeah, so this is ready to go on the shelf. It will not get used next, no, because Howard has been waiting. I will get some journaling done in Howard. Yes, I will. Oh, but I have a few other journals I want to finish up too. I'm going to start Howard. Yes, I will definitely, get around to it. So this goes on the shelf. I have a few other journals here on the table. I've got the fairy journal. I've got quite a package there. I've got the little gnome journal sitting there. And let's see, that's my Cat Country book. Oh, the red journal and the Valentine's journal. Maybe. What am I doing during my next live? I was going to do a journal with hinges, but I'm not ready to start that yet. So I have to think about what I'm going to do on my next live. See how my tea is coming. Very hot. We'll let some cool off there. But I was thinking about using a gel plate pull in one of these little journals. Yeah. I'm just going to sit back and glue a couple of things in a journal today. Going to relax after all the work I did. I always say work, it's just play. All the play I did with my, I put it away. I forgot to put it away already. With my little golden book journal. But this is one of the really nice background papers, and these other ones need some work, but this one, and this one, and that one. And these need another layer, but this one's not so bad. Yeah. I did not put my gel plate print things away. No. I'm like a bulldog. I'm bound and determined to repeat a magazine full. I'm going to have to watch some more videos. Yes, watch some more videos and try to figure out what I did wrong or experiment with some different magazines or something. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened yesterday, but it was fun anyway. My hands were full of paint. You know I had a good time. Well, let's look at my fairy journal, I think, and see if we have something I could put in here and use a background. I'm loving this one with the pink pastel on there, yes. So, well, yeah, I guess I'm ready to just glue something down. It's a long day today, yeah. I fried some chicken for dinner. That came out pretty good. I did that after the live. And so now I'm just relaxing. So why don't you pull up a chair and you can do some relaxing or work on one of your projects because it's time to come on along. This is the magical bifold journal that was gifted to me that I am using for my fairy magical unicorn whatever journal. Yes. See, it's like two little journals in one. I should balance it out more. I think I've done all the journaling on this side. I'm wondering if I should do so. Oh, I did some crochet. Oh, I take that back. I did the crocheting on this side. I just did a page in here, didn't I? That came out so cute. This is how I crochet a journal page edge. This is just one way to do it, but I punch holes and then, start the crochet and make a chain and just do some simple stitches there. I need to learn more crochet stitches. Learn something new every day. So I did this one too on this side. Oh, okay. I take that back. I did some journaling on this side. Okay. Take that back. Take that back. And then it folds like this, and you can see the crochet like that. I'm looking to see, this is a file folder. Turn the ends in. Fold this part up to make a pocket. Fold it back this way. Oh, is that how you made it? Ooh, I'm reverse engineering this. Yes. Most of all my journals, I've made the covers. I have just a few that I'm journaling in that were gifted to me. And the covers were made by somebody else. And actually the papers were sewn in this journal by Trudy. And the other one, I'm looking at the shelf. Where is it? It's at the bottom. Is this one. It was made by Rhonda, a junk journal diva. And this one has a few more pages to go. But this one is almost finished. Almost. All right, so what were we doing? Oh, I have all these things that I've been saving. I have these adorable little buttons, flower fairies. They were just gifted to me. My white hot chocolate. I have this little fairy that Janet Nash drew. I was going to make a pocket for this, wasn't I? I got fairy stickers. I got this beautiful little fairy card that was gifted to me. And look at these gorgeous fairies. I love them. These are like the flower fairies. I wanted to put that in there. And this is from a card too. Little tiny pixies there with some flowers. And this Get Well Soon card with this little boy fairy on there. Or is he an elf? I don't know. I think that's adorable. And I was going through some fabric. And this was gifted to me, Flower Fairy fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all the different flowers on there. And I found this was gifted to me. More fairies on this pretty lavender. And this was gifted to me, magical unicorns. Oh, you know what? I do have more unicorn fabric. It's in the drawer with the Dollar Tree fabric. But this was gifted to me. Look at the fox, the owl, and the hedgehog. We can pretend that's a possum. We can put some ears and a tail on him, right? Having a picnic. Oh, that was so cute. And one more. Nope, two more. And this was gifted to me. And Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. Okay. So I stuck that with these other things. And I want to use a background paper. Maybe this one. Just because it's so colorful. Look at that. It's just so colorful. Let's see. See, it's not tall enough to cover the whole page, but it can certainly go on a page, you know, with a little bit of a design in the background. Oh, look at the unicorns. Like that one. I don't want to cover up all those flowers. Oh, look how nice those go together, right? And if I put this blue paper in the background, and I make the little fairy card a pocket, and I can put the fairy in there from Janet Nash, and I'll have a page done. Oh, Pixie's saying, save her some scraps. Okay, I'll save you some scraps from the gel print. There's not going to be much on there, Pixie. Maybe another paper. Unless I have to make this smaller. This is just very light sketchbook paper. I could take about that much off. Not like that. I want it to be just a little wonky, but fit on here. Now, do I want that at the top or do I want that at the top? I think I want this at the top. Okay, here you go, Pixie. I'll give you some of this. Put in your journal. Cut it in half for you so you can handle it better. And we're going to mark this. This is kind of thin too, but I think it'll be fine. Well, if you missed the live, you can catch the replay. Oh, you know what? I did not even measure to see if that fairy would fit in here. Oh, Possum Patty, you're not thinking. This is wide. This is wider than the page. We're going to have to put something else in here. Yeah. This is going to have to go into a pocket where it can stick out the side. So I'll have to make something different. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Doing this right now. Just a little tiny play today. Miss Stinky Winky Woo did come to the live. She showed up. She wanted lots of attention. She wanted to say howdy to everybody. I think I'll use the tacky glue on this. They are so sweet, these little ones. All right, now, oh, here's a tuck. Ooh, that fits right in there, doesn't it? Look at that. Should we leave it there? See, if I put it this way, then you'll be able to see that beautiful edging. See? Wow. Okay, we found a place for Janet Nash's card. Did she put her name on there? No. Okay, I'm going to do that because I don't remember anything. And I think she gave this to me last year. I know. Possum Patty, get around to it, will you? Put her name. I'll put her name back here. And I think this was 2024. I'm sure it's in one of my videos. I'll have to put it in upside down so that the fringe shows. All right, how big is this? And will this fit on a page? What if I just put this card in here? You can see it's very vintage. It's getting yellowed and a little bit ripped. So I just want to pop it in here, and I might just do some journaling. Yeah, some actual journaling on this page. I'm thinking about it. And I have this card, and I have these gorgeous fairies, which are kind of big. They might have to go in another journal. It's like clipper wings. I don't want a clipper wing. How about this one? Oh, this one just fits in. Yes, this one just fits in. And how about this card? This card's a little big, but I can cut it down. I can cut this little picture down and put that on a page. But I'm not doing all that right now, no. Not all right now. Should I put her in there, or should I wait until I have something else to put in the background, or something down here she's looking at? Or I could put her in here and come back and add something over here. I want to put her in here. Okay. All right, I'm going to put her in there. Well, I want to treat this not just like a glue book, but maybe actually do some journaling in here. And I have an idea for that other page. So I might just put her down so she doesn't get lost or all bent up. And I like her with these pink flowers because she's got a pink flower dress on. It's like she just fits on the page. Just. And then something over here. She's looking down at something. Something will go here. And then I'm going to look at my bucket for something to put on that side. I've got green. It looks good on green. Or maybe something a little bit more teal. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to cut this down. I have to think of something fun to do with that fairy fabric. Although, how big is this piece? I have enough of this to actually make a journal cover for the next fairy journal. Excuse my reach. Getting my ruler. Oh, I can make a perfect 8x8 almost journal out of this. Will there be another journal in the works? Yeah, instead of cutting this up to put in the journal, it's so beautiful. Maybe I'll make a journal cover out of it. What do you think of that idea? And also, while I was in the fabric drawer, I found this much kitty fabric. Kitties, 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 all kinds of kitties. Look at that. Every piece has cats on it, except for this one. A little mouse. I figured the little mouse needs to be in the cat journal. All cats. And almost all of this was gifted to me. And I'm thinking that I want to make, they're adorable, aren't they? If you're a cat person. I'm thinking of making a slow stitch cat journal. This one's so funny. Slow stitch cats. Look at this. I love the color registrations. Look at this. And just filling it up with scraps of cat fabric. Yeah, scraps of cat fabric. And, stitching around, maybe adding other colors to it, maybe combining, different cats on different pages with different colors. And I got paw prints here. When I got another mouse, and I got these celestial cats here. Yeah. I was thinking. Oh, look at this one. Of just making a fun, just to do a little bit of stitching in and just put in fun cats. So maybe I have some cat pins or some other things about cats. Oh, like an applique. Just for fun. Just a kitty journal for fun. Because look. Yeah. I absolutely have enough scraps of fabric and other things I can add to it. This is so pretty with the brown. How much of that do I have? I'm thinking about a cover. I can do a 7x8, maybe. This can be the front. I'd have to put something else on the back, but that could be the front. I love this. Something else would have to go on the back. So I had this idea today. I know as soon as I finish one journal, 3 ideas will pop into my head. Kitty journal, fairy journal. All right, speaking of journal, let's get this glued in. There. I'm going to say that pokes out when I'm working, but you know what? You just have to fold it back like that because I've got these other things poking out too. That pokes out on that side. Just have to work on it like this, that's all. I don't know. I think maybe I should just put glue stick on this. I don't want to put the wet glue on it. This is acid-free, photo safe. So it should be okay for this card. I bet you this card was 15 cents. There's a little code on the back here. That's how old it is. Okay, I have the start of 2 pages. Something's going to go here, and something's going to go in here. I have an idea for that. And this, I wanted to get one of those backgrounds in there, that beautiful pink. So I made a pocket, and I used this up. But what will fit in there? Ooh. Perfecto, right? So I can at some point come back here and turn this into a journaling card. It's foil, but I can sew it down to a little bit of paper scrap and make a journaling card right in there like that. She even matches the background. That was just some relaxing, gentle journaling, and I want to thank you for allowing me to share a few new ideas with you. I know. Well, I have a little bit of room on that shelf back there, don't I? Couple pages done. I'm ready to add some more things. I still have a whole bag of fairy items that I could put in here. Where's the ribbon? Don't put things down, put them away. Let me tie the ribbon around there, and we'll come back and do some more magical journaling in this journal another time. Meanwhile, I've got a lot of things to go in my gnome journal. I need to get that Howard out. I know, I keep saying, get around to it. Poor Howard. I want to do some daily journaling. And I want to finish my Dirt Road Diary rock journal, yes. Like I always say, there's always so much to do here at Soggy Bottom, yes. Tomorrow's another day. Well, thanks for coming along today and keeping me company while I have a journal play. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye. In the last episode, it was mealtime in Cat Country, and we were just to find out how the people who had been pushed out the door were doing outside. Bobcat, how are our people getting on? I was just going to feed them. Muty Cat has quite a lot of leftovers. The people were slowly getting used to eating out of plastic bowls outside. Bobcat was decent about it and put the bowls down in various places so that there wouldn't be too much squabbling. Only the kids stared out of the windows at the people eating. The others looked the other way. These people were lucky anyhow, as there were a good many garages and old sheds and coal cellars to sleep in around this district. Lots of people hadn't been nearly so lucky, and they found it hard going at first, finding places under hedges and up trees and in all sorts of nooks and crannies to sleep in. Grandcat came down after supper after all. The other cats stared at her in astonishment, for Grandcat had about 3 dresses on, and 2 pairs of gloves, and shoes on her feet, and tights, a handbag in her hand, and a hat over one ear, and she was wearing a mink coat on top of it all indoors. She looked a bit hot, but very pleased with herself. "What do you think?" she said, slowly turning round so that everyone could see her. No one said a thing. Grandcat was an old tabby with a scratched nose and battered ears, and the mink coat looked very odd. "Lovely," said Muty Cat after a while, "but isn't it too hot for all those clothes, Grandcat?" "Smart," said old Tabby Cat, who was a stray with one lop ear and a nasty scar on his left hind leg. He was always out to please everyone, as he'd had a hard time, and now he'd never before had it so good in all his life. "Grand, old thing," said Leader Cat. "You don't need all those clothes, do you? That's just what people used to do, have too much of everything." Grandcat's battered ears drooped a bit. Well, I'm not used to having things, she said a little tearfully. Leader Cat knew it would be difficult with Grand Cat, and all the older cats, especially the very old outside cats, they never forgot anything, and now they wanted to get their own back. All the other cats had been fairly sensible about clothes, just wearing what they needed, and they didn't need all that much because they still had most of their own coats to keep the worst of the cold out. The worker cats went into the other room to watch television. The washing up gang set about washing up. Grand Cat went back to her room and put away the mink coat with a sigh. But it was cooler without it.